everybody, this is My Collectibles coming back with one of my favorite videos that I do, usually about once a month. It's my top 5 on the rise in Veve. These are collectibles that have gone up in value over the past little while, and I'm showing you them just by what's happening in the market for sure. I will give you my pick for the next ones I think could rise, and we will look at Omi as well and talk a little bit about that. So if you do like this video, make sure you smash like and comment down below which ones did I miss or which ones do you think are going to rise up next, because there's all sorts of stuff going on in the Veve app, lots of different things happening. And so it's really interesting to see how the market moves. But let's get right into this. Now, these are in no particular order, and I do not own all of these. These are just showing you what is happening in the market right now. Now, number one, or the one that I put down first, is Boba Fett's Ultra Rare. Finally, it's starting to move back up as people maybe start to realize that Boba Fett is the #1 Star Wars collectible that exists in the world. Any kind of toys that he has or anything like that are always #1. Right now, he's sitting at 68. About a week ago, he was about around 50 or so, or just under. He was under 50 before that. And there's currently 78 listed. So I don't know where he's going to go from here, but he definitely should be much higher. This is really one of the most disrespected, NFTs that we have on Veve is the Boba Fett FA Ultra Rare. So he's doing really well. He's moving back up again, which I think is a really great thing. And that's the way it should be for sure. He should be much higher, in my opinion. Number 2 is the Black Panther Marvel Mighty that just came out. Now, I don't know where this one's going to go from here, but it's sitting at 877 on the release date. The drop date was around 300 or so, and it's been climbing up higher. I know that there's a few people that have a bunch of these. So make sure if you're going into the market that you're watching it very closely and you're careful about when you want to buy it. But this one has risen up. I mean, the edition size is so scarce, you guys. And this is a classic example of, a popular type of item where, a few people decide they want to buy a bunch and then the price goes really high. So this one is really rising. We'll see where it goes from here, but it has trended up, and that's why it's on this list. Now, number 3 is the Lamborghini Nero. This is the secret rare, the most recent one that has come out. This one was about $849. And now it's up to $11.99. And this is crazy because if you actually look at like the green Lambo, the GT that came out a little while ago, that one at the secret rare level is at 4,000 gems. And this one, this 130 editions, really close to the same edition size. We'll see where this goes. I own the white one. I do not own this one. I wish I did, but I don't. Same thing with the Black Panther secret rare. I do not own that one as well. But this one has been trending up. And I think this one's going to keep rising because it's so scarce. And it should reach higher levels, in my opinion, just my opinion. Now, number 4, this one's interesting. This is Iron Man's Funko, the one I have behind me. Oh, you can't see it there because the screen's blocking you, but I have this one right here myself, and it's currently at 57. This one has actually surpassed the uncommon in price, which is really interesting right there. There's 31 listed, and we'll see where it goes from here, but it's risen up. This is the first Funko that Veve has. So, very important if you ask me. And of course, it has the original Iron Man colors. So we'll see where he goes from here. But he has risen up, from underneath the common, around 40 or so to about 57 now. Really interesting to see. Another one that's risen up is the Coming of the Hulk secret rare. Now, this one has gotten really close to the, to the first edition one, the common one, the classic Hulk. The FA, right? The first appearance is what I meant to say. This one's at 59 and the FA's at 63. And I've had the FA previously on previous lists of, disrespected or other ones that should have been higher. The crowd responded, the audience, the Veve community responded, and those ones have gone up. This one's actually, because it's a secret rare and less editions, has climbed up a bit too. That is really interesting to see. We'll see where this goes from here. I do not own this one either, but, I should have bought it when it was like, down below around 30 or so. But, here we go. It's sitting at 59. So we'll see where it goes from here. Now, what's next to rise? This is always the fun part, a little speculation right here, not financial advice, just a lot of fun. What you got to look for in specifically this day and age with Veve is upcoming utility, popularity, and specifically edition size. Low edition sizes are really starting to show through specifically on new drops. So keep your eyes on that. We could have put that Lucky Dragon on here. I didn't. That one's risen up quite a bit. Super scarce on that. We'll see what else happens as time goes on. But there's are going to be other ones that come out. But you want to look for upcoming utility, I think, on this next one for my particular picks. And my particular picks have everything to do with Carnage and Venom. and it's the Marvel Mighties that actually are going to be, used to craft. And these are the ones that are going to be turned into Venomized. Now, these ones all right here, I think, are the next to rise. We still have 2 more to come, Magneto and Blob. But Beast, Storm, Scarlet, the Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Iron Man, and the Falcon are all at really great prices right now. And I think once they release the next 2, and then they have the crafting materials, you're going to see these ones all jump up in value. Then after the event, they'll probably come back down. So, just use your judgment there if you want to do this thing kind of for flips or for gains or whatever you want to do. I own 1 of each of these just for the crafting alone. I'm definitely going to be looking at picking up a couple more of each one, depending on which ones I like and how many I want to craft. And we have Magneto and Blob coming. So this to me seems like a really safe bet. But I don't know. You never know what happens. Maybe these crash. Maybe these go crazy. Really, the market will tell us. The community will tell us. But I think these ones are the best bet for the next ones to rise, in my personal opinion. You guys let me know what you think for sure. Now, Omi, let's talk about Omi. We had that whole thing with Bit4X. It's crazy. You've seen a lot of people cover this on the channel, but it's still trending up, which is really interesting. It had that dip for sure. Now, this chart you're looking at right here is the past 7 days. So you can see it was quite low, then it went up high, and it's come back down. Now it's kind of bouncing up again. So it's very volatile. But in the last 30 days, it's up 26% still. In the last 7 days, it's up over 20% still. Sorry, just under 20%. But in the last day, it's down almost 4.5%. So it's very volatile. Just keep watching it, with what you want to do with Omi. But it is interesting. It's still trending up. I think it's going to continue to do so as Veve keeps announcing more utility. And we're getting to that April the 1st, where we're having those, those tickets coming out and all sorts of stuff. So keep your eyes on Omi for sure. Now it's time for your thoughts, you guys. Let me know what you think about my list right here. If I missed any, and of course, none of this is financial advice. This is all just for fun. This is just the market. You can, if you keep your eyes open, you can make gains on specifically those Mighties might happen there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you guys let me know. I'll come back with another one of these videos in short order, as time goes on, because things change daily. All these prices will change by the hour, by the minute. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Good luck on any drop coming up, and happy collecting.